This video is by The Art Project. The lessons here are by Mrs. T. Fox, and you can find her at MrsTFox Resources on Teacher Pay Teachers. Draw the white spaces only, skip over the black spaces, shade in the white spaces only, and line up everything. So in order to do this, I use some of the things that I learned in the last few lessons about lining it up, and simple shape building. I am trying to lay out the lines as perfectly as possible, constantly looking to line up anything that is supposed to line up. I'm only doing the negative spaces. I'm not drawing the circle per se, but the spaces inside the circles. And of course, when I do that, the circles become evident. This is sort of a negative of the positive that you see there on the left. Again, notice how I'm only drawing the negative spaces and filling them in. There's no pre-outline or anything like that. I'm just trying to train my eye and make it stronger so that I can see the size relationships, the lining up of various lines, and so on. For this one, it's relatively easy. So this is round one. But I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm only drawing the negative spaces and filling them in, and I'm trying to do the best I can to get them just right before I shade anything in. If I don't have it just right, then the next part is going to be a little bit off, and the next part will be off, and then the next part, and then, well, disaster. But if I take my time to make sure everything lines up, it helps me to build a strong eye. It is a challenge. It is difficult. It's okay. Continue. You can get it done. It may not be perfect, but it'll be close. Do the best you can. Start with what you know and work towards what you do not know. If you start with what you know, what you don't know, what you don't understand will become clearer as you go. Again, line it up, scale it up, take your time, look carefully, don't draw what you think you know, draw what you see on the paper. When you're done, it'll look like an inverse of the original drawing. Might not be perfect, but it'll be close. So this one is a lot more difficult. It's a lot more challenging. But you notice I'm using my pencil to determine the angles, and then I'm looking carefully at every little piece. I'm only drawing the negative space. When I'm done, I'll have what looks like a lot of white paper clips. It'll look like the inverse of what I've already done. And again, remember, line it up, scale it up. We're making it larger. Only fill in the white spaces. Only draw the negative space. And again, this helps to build a strong eye. It's kind of like you're doing some weightlifting for your eyes. You're doing exercises that help you to build stronger hand-eye coordination, better ability to see the details that are in front of you so that you can get the details right. It is difficult. It is challenging. That's why we give you these exercises. You would not be able to, if it were easy, everybody would do it. Take your time, fill it in, only the negative space. Keep your finger on what you're working on and do your best to draw what you see. Again, lining everything up as much as possible so that everything is sure. You're not going to achieve anything from this exercise if you draw the positive space. You've done that before. You know how to do that. This is an exercise on drawing the negative space to help you build a stronger eye. Don't cheat and try and draw the positive space, because it won't help you in this exercise. It'll make your picture look better, but you will not gain the strong eye that you're trying to achieve. There you go. That is it. I hope you get something out of it. If you need to, you can rewind this video. You can slow it down. You can study the little individual parts. You can practice it. You can also make it go faster by hitting the 2 times normal speed in the bottom right hand corner. So rewind it, start it again. Now it is your turn. Go make some art.